What is up, guys, and welcome back to another THQ video. Today we're going to be doing our week in review. So today we just go over the week. Title says it all. This week was not a lot, but not a little. We got Zenkai Super Saiyan 4, which was definitely a big buff for GT. We're going to talk about him. We're going to talk a little bit about Ultra Goku and how his 14 star, if you grinded co-op and did all that, is coming up. What else here? We have also just some other discussions like the equipment for GT, and the upcoming anniversary is approaching, so we will discuss it briefly on the anniversary. So I think we'll start off with Zenkai Goku. I kind of want to take the start on that one just because I played with him a little bit not pre-Zen. Oh, I did play with him pre-Zenkai. But not fully soul boosted when he first came out, and I did not have a good time. I don't have GT, like, fully Zenkai. I don't have Vegeta Zenkai. I don't have 17 Zenkai. So I was trying to run him on, like, a non-Zenkai GT team / Saiyans. And I was not impressed. Then the next day I fully soul boosted him, and his damage output fully boosted, the difference was actually there. So honestly, like, I think he's a really good unit, but he like has to be run on GT. Like, you can't put him on Saiyans. There's just so much better alternatives on Saiyans. Like, I
agree with that.
Yeah, like, we've discussed like Super Saiyan 3 and him, and I just don't see a comparison, dude. Like, Super Saiyan 3 on a Saiyan team is just so much better. I get that Super Saiyan 4 has that nullify cover and the lock-in on the blue card, but he just, I don't know.
His utility goes crazy. To be honest, that's like his main thing. He has a lot of utility to his kit. At first, I also did, like, the night he released, I couldn't fully soul boost him, so I did like a preliminary showcase on him, and I was not impressed at all. Kind of felt like they like slimed him a bit, but I knew that after I fully soul boosted him that I would see some different results, and the next day I did. And honestly, my opinion has changed a lot. I do think he should be mainly ran on GT, just because his last unique would be pretty much pointless unless you do run him on GT. Don't want to be missing those allied buffs or nothing like that. But right now I'm maining Sun Family, and I've been running, of course you could run him on Saiyans too, but yeah, like I said, with that unique thing, defensive Saiyans is a huge team in the meta right now. If you run him with the yellow Vegeta and the Super Saiyan 3, the green LF Super Saiyan 3, I think it's a very defensive setup, and it's pretty underrated in my opinion. It's a really underrated team. I know he's not meant to be on it. There's other alternatives, but I do think he can fit on a very good amount of teams. I have him on my Sun Family, and he's putting in the work.
Yeah,
his offenses are not bad either.
To go
his
off
offenses
that,
actually go
to
crazy.
go off that, on the first night I actually played against Tom, and he was running like a defensive build. He was running Super Saiyan 4, Angel Vegeta, and Super Saiyan 3, and I was kind of running an all Monkey Boy team, like literally Super Saiyan 4 Zenkai Goku, green Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then the yellow Super Saiyan LF Goku, and I pulled through the dub, but it was like I had to work for it. Like, it was very difficult. The defensive build is definitely better. GT is not like in a spot where you can be running an all like Super Saiyan 4 team just yet. Like, I think their time is like on its way. Like, right before 18 got her Zenkai, right when androids had 16 get Zenkai'd, and like everyone was like trying to run like androids, and they were good, but they weren't great, right? And then 18 came along, and it just like changed everything. So I think we'll cover something that they posted later, but I kind of want to hear everyone else's thoughts on Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I'm gonna pull up his stats while you guys talk about him.
Anyone want to go before me?
Yeah, go. I can. So, I'm not using it yet. He's in Taiwan, and here he's okay. He's in Taiwan. But I watched lots of videos. He is really awesome. His ult, it has a key, and it hit really hard. and I'm kind of happy they never changed the blue card, because it is so good and so annoying to lock you in, and his green card is busted. So it is really good.
Yeah, that lock in on the blue card is super strong. Let's see. Deals massive impact damage, inflicts enemies no switching for 3 counts. So you could like, it's not one of those fast animations where you can blue card then rush, but if it was, that would be busted.
Yeah. So as a unit overall, I like the way they designed this unit. I feel like he does everything pretty good, pretty decently. So in terms of Zenkai, he's one of my favorite units in the game, even though I didn't Zenkai him at all, you know, saving crystals and everything. But yeah, I like what they did with him.
Yeah, I definitely agree with Scylla, because I didn't Zenkai 7 him yet. I'm waiting, just holding my CC just to see what the Anni has for me, and I'm probably gonna Zenkai 7 him after that. But yeah, when Billy was talking about the defensive stat when he was faced against Tom, like, I definitely agree that he can be a really defensive unit, because if you look at him like maxed out, 180 to both defense is really good, and then on top of that, he has reduced damage by 35 every time he comes into the battlefield. So he's gonna tank really good, and if you put on the right equipment, where the ones that's like pure defense, he can really soak up a ton of damage and everything. So I can really see him being a tank, and he also has the firepower to, with his strike attacks and everything. So depending on like the setup, you can really make him a monster, like a tank that can hit really hard.
So again, just like feeding off that point there, I was running him last night on stream with Ultra Ultan, and if you know, Gohan, every time he's hit, after the end of every combo, it's 30% of damage inflicted. After every, for like 20 counts or 30 counts to Sun Family or hybrids. I'm gonna pull it up right now. But like, you feed that on Goku, bro, and you know, like, you got some serious damage here. Like, let me see.
30% damage. 30% damage.
Yeah, 30% of damage inflicted by allied tag, hybrid, or Sun Family for 15 counts. Okay. Yeah, so like, you know, you just cover change into him, and that's enough. You know, an extra 30%. Or if your opponent is dumb enough to just keep tapping you, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Goku can definitely do some. Like, I had a few games where I was doing damage to 18.
That ability stacks, that 30% damage inflicted to allies.
Yes,
that's insane.
Yeah, so you know, like, that's why it's almost like the Kefla effect. Like, people forget Kefla does the same thing for Fusion Warriors.
Yeah.
So
fuck him.
That's insane.
I agree, dude. I hate Kefla. To this day, she's probably she's like the yellow cell of this game right now. Like, it's so well aged. Broly, what are your thoughts on that? Putting him on the right team.
What? What team?
Just any team, you know, like I'm not sure if you have him Zenkai or not, but you know, like, people like throwing him on Sun Family or you know, just raw Saiyans or GT.
Zenkai 1 team, but I'm not using it.
Yeah, you're not using him. That's fair. Honestly, the anniversary's so close. If anybody's on the line of Zenkaiing him right now and you're watching this, I honestly recommend not to do it. Unless you're like a huge GT fan, right? Like, obviously go for it at that point, but
I got a good one. So Deuce we did this in our last video. Deuce said so if you do not have 17 or Vegeta, don't do it. So without them, it's not worth it.
Yeah, I agree. It's like trying to find a team for him is just so rough. Like, yeah, like, I even tried running GT with no other Zenkais. I was trying to run that extreme Sin Shenron, and that was difficult. Like, the damage output just is not there. Like, even with yellow LF Super Saiyan 4 at 6 stars, like, he's a decent unit. He's not bad, but he's not great. And yeah, they just need
a really limited roster with the GT units right now. So you know it's going to be a tag that goes up So it's good to prepare if you want to run GT, but other than that, he only fits on. He fits on Saiyans and Sunfam. Like I said, if you're not planning on running a defensive build, there's no point of having him.
Right, and then like GT, like you gotta have all three of them Zenkai. That's 21k CC right there. And but if you do run him, I really feel like he pairs really great with the Super 17 because Super 17 generates a lot of green cards, and if you guys know his Zenkai, like when he gets his Zenkai, his green card basically can stacks up card draw speed, which is pretty good. So if you have a ton of green cards with 17 and you switch it to him, you can stack your card draw speed and then he can go nuts. So I've been seeing a lot of that duos kind of like have that little nice synergy right there, which is pretty good.
So just going off of the whole GT roster being limited here, I'm looking at the Twitter right now. All right, I don't know if you guys saw that tweet earlier where what element characters would you recommend? Tell us why, right?
Oh,
and,
yeah.
I don't want to be that guy that's putting the tinfoil hat on here, but Baby has been talked for a potential Zenkai for a while now, and
if he gets a Zenkai, then GT's actually going to be off the charts. Bro.
Yeah,
because his uniques don't they heal GT on Switch, right?
Yeah,
Regen.
GT and regen. It's not just healing though. His main increases health restoration. So so they're getting even more health. It's like if Vados could give more HP.
Goku does the same thing, doesn't he? So Goku with that baby, that'd be tough.
With the equipment, right?
And
that increases health restoration. So, if you red slot that bad boy and they end up Zenkaiing him. So I'm just looking at the image right now. Okay. Can someone just take a look at Baby's background for me real quick while I'm looking at Baby Vegeta's background? Because I'm not sure if it's just me, but it looks a little lighter than what it normally does.
All right.
Like, I'm not trying to put the tinfoil hat on here. I'm trying to have like an actual analysis, but like, his Zenkai would legit like make them like a top tier team. Like right now, they're kind of just there and good, but they're not comparable to androids or Saiyans.
And I was saying, like, I remember we was talking about this, I don't know, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and I was saying, like, I really feel like if GT wants to be really one of the top dogs, they need a support unit. Like, I don't care if it's the new GT support unit or the Zenkai, either the blue baby or even the green one. The green one is also a support unit that a lot of people has forgotten about. But I'm just saying, like, if they once they get that support unit, bro, like, it's going to be up for them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the background right now, and like it looks similar in shade to what Baby Vegeta's is on this image, and I'm not sure if it's just the editing on the image that's making the background look a little lighter.
I'm pretty sure it's just the editing.
Yeah. I mean, I hope it is. I don't want him to be Zenkai, but at the same time, I want him to be Zenkai.
Yeah.
Purely for the memes, bro. Like he would be disgustingly good.
Wait, since we're on the topic of Baby, right? Did you see Prof's tweet?
About how busted he would be?
No, about how it's like if he gets Zenkai, his last 2 uniques should be just like GT, like unique based instead of regen.
Yeah. Yes. And it should be. I agree.
Yeah.
Like if.
Yeah, if it's like involving regen, then regen's gonna be number 1 team again.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It would be one of those situations where it's meant to buff one tag, but it ends up buffing the other. I think what they could do is obviously they're gonna have to keep health restoration on Baby, but the issue is that his stat increase is enough. That's like
enough.
Literally enough. That's enough. It doesn't matter because they're not gonna reduce the healing that he does to regen. They can only increase it, and if they didn't increase it, it's still good. It's just the only reason why people don't run Baby is because he doesn't do anything. He doesn't hit. He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't do any damage. He doesn't tank. So all that he would need is just make him have 170 defenses max, and he's fine. You can take a combo, and that's it, and then you switch him out. So you just run him with Boo and Demon King Piccolo, and you're set.
Oh my god, I'm gonna hate that team, bro.
Yes, sir.
Oh, no.
But yeah, like what Billy was saying, that like he already has main abilities that's with Regen. And if they take Regen off, that would be considering nerfing a unit, and they never nerfed a unit before. Besides, I guess you could say the yellow Gotenks, but that was a bug. But yeah, if they take out Regen off these main ability or even the passive,
They won't do that. They won't.
They'll be nerfing a unit, and they never did that before. So it's gonna be pretty interesting. Even if they in my opinion, if they added the third and fourth ability, like what Billy said, like the health restoration is already enough. Like you pair him up with Boo, even the revival cell. Like just imagine his first life, he's able to keep healing off that. Like similar to like with Vados and Clapku. Yeah, that's like the synergy that you can give off right there. It's gonna be pretty annoying, for sure.
Yeah, I agree. But just on that note, right? I pulled up the GT Plat equip, so I think we should talk about that for a little bit real quick.
Yeah.
Boy, I saw a few people say how this equip's bad, but like how? It's double defense, strike, attack, and health rest. Like that's literally everything you do. Like this is like I honestly wish this is the equip that Terminal Power got for their Plat. This is ridiculous. Like, if you can, like, I finally just got a gold slot on that first slot, by the way. And
oh my god.
it was noticeable.
How deep are you in your resources for that, though?
Maybe like 300 skip and energy.
God
Say
damn.
the same. Yeah.
It is worth it.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Yeah, dude, like I have one that's like has like a perfect first slot, so I'm just gonna chillax with it and then just
Same
I'm just
here,
gonna give it a
same
reason.
here.
I only do like 10 energy for it, bro. So I was like, oh hell yeah.
Same,
Yeah,
bro. I have mine at 9.95.
I think it's always good to
yeah.
farm up like an equipment like this because you never know where the meta is going to take you, and you never know. Like I personally love the Super Saiyan 4 form.
Yeah.
It's one of the aesthetically the coolest forms. I just don't care
Power.
for Yeah, exactly. I just don't care for GT as a whole like too much,
Specifically.
Understandable.
So that's like my issue is like Super Saiyan 4 and then it's like GT. like, so but how have you guys done with the equips? We know Vera got a perfect slot. I want to steal
mine.
it.
Mine's a perfect slot, first slot too. I'm re-rolling it.
I got an F.
I got mine to Z.
Wow, that's really good.
Wow.
Are you flexing, Kyla?
I mean, I don't even use GT, so I don't know why I did it, but I did it anyway.
Exactly. Z to Z, bro.
Bruh.
You don't know where the meta Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, bro. Like if you get Gogeta and you want to run Fusion Wars, you can still put this on him.
Yeah.
Like I mean, and that's assuming we get him, right? Like everyone's kind of just like expecting it for months now. But let us know down in the comments how you guys did on this equipment, because this is definitely a rough one.
And then Goresh got him to Z plus
Yeah,
somehow.
Goresh is like him and Mr. Equips have like coding like on the game. I changed my mind. Like they just like hack the game and open up the files and just Z plus equipment the first time.
Crazy.
Let's talk a little bit about Ultra Goku, because while it's not technically this week, I mean this was kind of like the last full week of PvP before everyone can kind of 14-star Ultra Goku if they completed everything. Where do you guys have him at right now? Mine's only at Red 2, so it's going to take me a little bit longer, but what do you guys think about him and being 14 stars?
Yeah, right now mine's is at 12 stars, so basically I just need 2,000 more Z power to max them out. And I just noticed that we have a lot of, like, I don't need to rank top 3K for this PvP thing, because right now I have him at 8K, but I still have like I believe 200 and like 20 right now, and then co-op is still up, so I can grind him up to 8,500, and I could just finish in the top 10K and get the 500 instead of 1,000, and I could get him to 14 stars that way, which is pretty interesting. And also, if you guys, once this, I believe it said like once this PvP is done, they're gonna put his Z power in the rare metal shop, and you guys can grab his Z power from there if you guys missed out on a lot.
See, I didn't know they were gonna put a Z power in there. So that's good to know.
They said in news.
Is it confirmed? Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's confirmed.
Mine after this season should be a 14. I should get the 2000 Z power, and he'll be a 14.
Have you been using him? How is he at that high stars?
He's really good. I think him not having blast armor holds him back a lot. I forget all the time that he doesn't have blast armor, so I'm trying to go through blast with his ults and his blue, and I get wrecked. But his defenses are they're not bad, but they're like, he hits really hard with Bardock, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I'm looking at his stats right now, and like 160s for a free unit is pretty good, but every time I fight against him, I'm just like not intimidated, like at all.
He's also at 14 at 150, 160,
Right.
It's not like
right.
He's maxed out at those stats.
Even like at damage, like unless it's Bardock, right? Like
Bardock,
I just don't feel intimidated by his damage output. I mean that also might be because like I just run like Nameku all the time, so he's just a tanky boy.
Oh, there you go.
But
that might be the reason.
Yeah.
Also, I kind of. Oh, you got something to say?
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was basically saying like I also feel like I know Dugo says this a lot in his videos, but maybe it's because the fact that he is a Super Saiyan that the reason they kind of have to like hold him back a bit because they're scared of him pairing up with Bardock, right? So I feel like they kind of was scared to give him as better utility for him in his kit, like say having blast armor stuff, because they are scared that he's just gonna be paired up with Bardock and like how strong he is with Bardock. And I feel like that's the problem with a lot of Super Saiyans. So maybe that was the reason why he couldn't be as good because of that.
Yeah,
I see that argument. Honestly, on the reverse side, he's a free unit though. Like everyone can have him, so it's like
right.
And adding almost to 8. That was 8.
So yeah, I mean being a free unit's always good. Speaking of free units, I just remembered that the last Rising Battle character we got was that Vegeta. Am I mistaken? The Co Vegeta. You guys think we'll get another one for anniversary? Like we kind of thought Rising Battle characters were dead, and then they just threw Vegeta out there. And then weren't there data mines for Goku too? Like when they initially came out, or am I just tripping?
I never heard of it. I didn't hear anything.
Okay, maybe I'm just tripping then. It was just art, like people just wanted them. But I could have swore I saw data mines for Goku as well with Vegeta.
They should have it. They probably have it made.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why. It would I think it's just Sun Family is so strong. It's like, why do you just need to give us like he's gonna do the same thing. HP to Sun Family.
I got one more thing.
Yeah.
So people think Centaur Charlotte thinking say Super Saiyan God Blue. I think they're gonna save that for third anniversary. What I think about that.
Yeah, that's an interesting point. I agree. That's a perfect segue actually for what I was gonna bring up next. Is that we are fastly approaching the anniversary, and I'm sure this is going to be a topic that's going to be brought up in our podcast tomorrow, which, by the way, guys, be ready for that one. Make sure to have our notifications on, because that will be an interesting one. But the anniversary is really, really fastly approaching. Do you guys think it's going to be a dual banner with GT and Super, or?
Yeah.
GT and TOP.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think so.
You guys think that All-Star banner was the giveaway for TOP?
Yeah,
definitely.
It had to be.
Yeah.
USS units on there.
If it's TOP theme, bro, I'm probably gonna just skip the GT banner altogether. I love Dragon Ball Super way more than I enjoyed GT, and if we get like an evolution Vegeta, oh my god, I'm going all in, dude. Like, he better be the LF. I dual LF it. I don't care. Like, just like you can put Gogeta on just GT. I do not care.
Yeah. Because like, and to have a GT, like a really good GT team, you have to have these other 3 Zenkai 7, right? So that's already 21k CC down the drain, and then you got to summon on the GT banner. So I feel like a lot of people are going to summon on the TOP banner, right?
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of people already have the teams for those set up too. Like you can if you have, say they make Vegeta, if they do TOP and it is Evolution Vegeta, right? There's no way they're doing MUI and Jiren. That's way too early.
No way.
No
Yeah,
way.
no way.
No way. Red? You think red? Really? I mean, he's got Trunks and Mai. I really think he'd be green.
I think Evolution Vegeta.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Goku.
Yeah.
Goku need red. So
Just Zenkai Rose. I'm just.
Yes, please.
Oh yeah, you could do that. Yeah.
Zenkai Rose
wouldn't mind
and
it.
I mean, they could make them red and then make them boost God Key and Vegeta family and just have another red for Vegeta family. I mean, I'd be okay with that, but I don't know. Like, part of me wants him to be an LF because like that scene was just so good and definitely LF worthy. But at the same time, like, I'd rather him.
No, he'll definitely be an LF.
I would rather. I don't know, but part of me kind of wants him to just.
He's
be like
too hype. He's too hype not to be an
unit,
LF.
though. I mean, look what they did with Cell, though. Like Toshi literally said, Cell, the transforming Cell was gonna be an LF, and they just said no.
Yeah.
So like, they could just treat his kit like an LF, and then just not make him an LF, like, and then just have Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on both banners as the featured LF.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So.
I'd be down for that.
Or if they just put Vegeta and Gogeta on both.
I think that's like the main question that we're all wondering. Is it going to be a banner where they have one LF unit on both banners, or is it two separate LF banners that will have to go deep to pull these LF units?
Right.
Yes.
and I hope they're going to keep the ticket and keep the free summit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That is an excellent point, bro.
That's what I'm so scared about.
Yeah.
They have to make money. They're not going to want to disappoint us, so they have to do something to, like, make people summon. The value has to be there.
Right.
This last banner, this last step up was like the biggest bait in the world, and I'm still mad at myself for summoning on it, but I mean, like, I got my fun out of the units, I guess, but it's just like pretty obvious. Like, they definitely like intentionally made the format bad, but then like they made Super Saiyan 4's kit so good. Like, his kit is disgustingly good. You read that and you're like, wow, how is this not the best unit in the game?
And then you see his stats.
Yeah, then you see stats.
Yeah, stats.
And so, like, that's how they got us. And then they're like, oh yeah, no free step, so.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was grimy as hell.
Yeah,
and
then he was the only new unit too.
Right.
Yeah.
And one thing I hate, so the Let Me Fight challenge, we got a voting ticket for those androids.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. What are you talking about?
Yeah. So.
It is with boss.
So before their anniversary, do you think they'll Zenkai another LF unit just to bait us in to do it, like Super Vegeta or something?
Super Vegito has to be it, bro. If it's not Super Vegito, because we haven't gotten a purple LF Zenkai yet, right?
Could be Frieza too.
Him or Frieza.
It better be.
Yeah.
I would honestly rather Frieza because LOE needs to help, but
LOE.
But like something about Super Vegito being the first year, Zenkai, and like, he's just nostalgic, right? Like, he has that feel of like, wow, I feel like I'm playing the game when it first came out, like a year ago when, he first came, like.
And,
I don't have him.
Man, we'll on, baby. Let's go.
So I did this video today with someone. He is on your Twitch. Super Vegito. Me and him, we did guessing about third anniversary, and I said he's still good to this day without the Zenkai.
I would beg to differ on that one. I guess it depends on where you are in the ranks, though, because I've tried taking him into like top 100, and he like just does not do anything. Like, unless you're running with Bardock, who's just gonna give him the crit buffs. Yeah. Like, he's not. Yeah.
I know you was repping him hard, bro. I see you rocking him on.
I was trying to use him, bro. Like, it's tough. It's tough, dude. Like, I had one game where like he legitimately impressed me, where I got into a combo on Future Gohan, and like nearly one comboed him. And so, yeah, like, with the ult too, so I was trying to, like, nullify that endurance. Like, he went from full HP to, like 10%, not even. Like, he was really low, yeah.
Yeah, if he does, we're just talking about, so he said if they did, he hope not they, like, would his kit, you know what I mean? Like, you know, some Zenkais, like, they good, but they not, you know?
Yeah, and, you know, they'll probably nerf his kit, too, because he's a Super Saiyan, so...
Yeah.
But, I mean, also maybe not, because it's Vegito, and
Yeah.
you know how they love their Vegito, right? Like,
Yeah.
A lot.
if they do Zenkai Super Vegito, by the way, for the anniversary, like, I might not go as hard on the banners if it is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, because, like, what is the point of running Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta if literally Zenkai Super Vegito is just gonna be disgusting? Like, you know,
Yeah, I feel that.
like, and if you have like a super wailed out fusions team, which you know, surprisingly, a lot of like the free to play players have like their highest starts in the Fusion Warriors team because they're just so consistently good. Like when they come around, like it's just run him and Super Gogeta. That's like literally all you need. Super Gogeta.
Purple red argument. You know, put them both with Super Gogeta.
I mean, while that's risky with 18, yeah, you could, yeah.
I mean,
So-
Super Gogeta will take care of her.
Exactly.
100%.
But if Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is purple, Zenkai Gogeta will take his spot.
Yeah, it'll be another Gogeta Blue God Vegeta situation, which I think they learned from that. I'm not gonna lie. I think they kind of realized what they were doing there, because, you know, we got that yellow Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then they Zenkai'd the purple Goku. So.
Oh, by the way, I don't want to sound like wavy, but since Goku Day's in like 2 days, you think they'll Zenkai the Goten? Since like I know he was like.
No, they could Zenkai. They could
My God,
Zenkai
stop.
the Kakarot Goku though,
Yeah.
or just return his event.
I think they're just gonna bring his ticket banner. The ticket banner where they give you a chance to pull random Gokus. I think that's what it's gonna be.
because
I can see that.
they Zenkai Kakarot Goku like.
He was so
That'll-
annoying, bro.
I'll be a kick in the face.
They just dropped the Zenkai. They're not gonna drop another Zenkai.
That'll be a kick in the face.
Yeah, but it's
to
a
Ultra
free
Goku.
Zenkai. It's different.
We haven't seen such thing yet, so have we? Oh yeah, we have. I'm too again.
Blue 21, right? Didn't she come
Yeah,
right
yeah.
after? Didn't she come
That
right
is
after
true.
a
That is very
Zenkai?
true. I have no idea.
Wasn't it
Is
her? Wasn't the second form Cell Zenkai like right before hers?
Oh yeah.
I
Like
think
weren't
it
they
was
back
after-
to back?
Oh yeah,
think
that's
it was
right.
after-
Something like that. Something
Or
Think it
like
was
after.
after.
One of the two, yeah. It's just like 2 free Zenkais, I guess. But, anyways, that was pretty much the week. You know, basically it's just Super Saiyan 4 Monkey Boy Zenkai and the GT equip. Yeah, the Monkey Boy. I think GT's definitely up and coming, but I don't know how I feel about it purely based off of the tags that the characters have, that, you know, Sun Family and Vegeta Family and
Yeah.
Regen, like, and then androids. Like, just better respective teams. Like, you'll catch me running
Sure.
GT if they Zenkai that B pan, though. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah.
Nice. I know, but so one YouTuber really hate her is Riku. Riku hates to keep pointing her single time to hear her voice.
That's funny. That's funny. B pan's not too bad, but I think. Oh my god. Playing with that English. But, anyways, thank you guys for stopping by and watching the video. If you guys enjoyed it, please let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button, and make sure to turn on the notifications so you are updated when we post. Catch you guys in the next one.
Peace.
Peace.
Adios.